So I believe I found the hardest start on Crusader Kings. If we start on this little island over here of Malta, we start with only one holding, this castle. Our army size is also really small with only 440 troops. This also is going to be an Ironman run, which is going to make it all the more painful if we get some bad RNG. As there's no saves allowed, the game just auto-saves when events happen. And the thing that's particularly hard about what I'm trying to do, and the reason why this is taking me so long to record, this is my solid third attempt at doing it, is that before the game I've spent a good amount of time randoming our traits so that we got okay traits. Like, these aren't super amazing, but they're decent. So Stubborn we don't really care about. It increases our stewardship, which is fine. Callous we don't really care about as well. It's actually kind of a bad one because it lowers our diplomacy, but it increases our amount of dread and we can use that later on. Lustful is good though. It increases our fertility, so we're going to be popping out more kids. The main thing though I've been looking for when I random is getting a good amount of stars on the education trait and also getting a martial one. You can get anywhere from 1 to 4 stars, and this is going to impact how much martial you get from the trait as well as the amount of martial XP you get. We get 30%. If we had 4 stars, it would have been martial plus 8 and then monthly XP plus 40%. We also got a decent commander trait, Desert Warrior. When we're fighting in the desert, we get a battle advantage, which is not going to help us at the start. Our perk tree will though, so since our education trait was martial, we're definitely going to want to choose the martial lifestyle as we get 30% more XP in it. Under the martial lifestyle, we were given a random perk tree and we got Gallant, which is actually amazing. And the perks we got were actually amazing too. So Stalwart Leader gives us more prowess. That's going to increase our leader's damage. Our Knight effectiveness is increased by 75%, and we'll get more into that later. Never Back Down increases our battle advantage by 5 and lowers our friendly fatal casualties, which is really good. But then Kingsguard actually gives us 4 more knights. That's going to be also really good, assuming we do find some good knights. As for our focus here, we're going to go for authority focus, as control growth of plus 0.3 a month is just so good, at least for what we're trying to do, and we'll get more into why that's good later. But that's kind of just the order of operations we got to do right now. We also got to marry. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pick up a wife that's really good at combat, and this girl actually is lustful as well, which should mean, yeah, we have a high chance of children. I've actually never seen this. Usually it's medium, so yeah, we're going to marry her first. She's also a decent age, being that she's only 21, and she's got a good amount of martial. She's got 19. We're not going to let a couple days pass. It's going to be probably like 4 until she accepts, and there we go. The reason being is we want her to be the primary spouse. So with the Muslim faith, we can have secondary spouses, which is super OP actually. With our secondary spouses, we don't really care about their stats as much. I mean, we do care a bit. First, so we're going to sort by alliance power, and we're going to try to get the best alliance we can. We're also going to toggle filters and make it so we only can marry adults. And yeah, okay, we can actually only get a couple alliances here, and this is actually RNG. You can get 2 decent alliances here, but we've only been given the ability to get 1. This dude will have to do though, and we're going to marry his gluttonous daughter, which is actually weird. There's high chance of kids with this girl too. Maybe I just haven't played with a lustful leader yet. That's gotta be it, I guess. We can choose 2 more secondary spouses now, and we're gonna marry into this guy's alliance. This guy kind of sucks. Like, he's only got 300 troops, but his daughter's not bad. Like, being that she's lustful, she's gonna crank out a bunch of babies. And as for our final spouse, we're gonna filter out someone that's got inheritable traits. This girl Mernissa's a bit old. She's 34, but she is lustful like our main character, and she's also got this crazy physical trait that she can pass down to her kids. She's Amazonian, which gives her a huge amount of prowess, and it's going to increase her combat ability and gives her a huge boost to health and attraction as well. So we're going to marry her, and we're going to hope that we have a lot of babies and they all become Amazonian. Alright, with all that out of the way, we're just going to let a couple days pass, and our first secondary marriage was accepted. We're now allied to Chieftain Shuja and his 860 troops. We're now going to use those troops to wage a holy war over here against these Catholics. So first we're going to attack Cagliari, and our goal is just to conquer the county, which is going to be just this part. If we want to conquer the whole duchy, it's going to cost us 750 prestige. I don't know why the prestige jumps up from 150 just to conquer the county to 750 to conquer the duchy, especially when the duchy is literally only 1 more territory. But we're not going to question the game mechanics here. We're just going to declare war with our 150 prestige. And then immediately we're going to call Chieftain Shuja to war, and he's going to accept. And now we're going to do a little bit of waiting. Before we do though, we're going to have our main wife assist us with chivalry, and because her chivalry is so high, she's going to give us a +9 bonus, which is quite a bit. And we're now at 23 chivalry, which gives us more levy size and levy reinforcement rate. And that basically is just going to increase our army size. Like, we now have 508 levies at Malta. I did also notice that our fort level is 5 at Malta, which is pretty crazy actually. I think some elements of this are random because I don't remember having such a high castle level in my other attempts. The castle level though is just going to increase our fort level, which makes it hard for enemies to siege us, and it also gives us a stronger garrison to defend it. 847 troops is actually quite a lot, and we get more levies here too. But yeah, after a day, another one of our wives has accepted our marriage, and there's going to be one more that should accept fairly soon here. And there we go. So we now have an alliance with this guy, and he's pretty bad. So we don't really care about that too much. Our stronger ally is going to join us in war, though, and that's more of what we care about. We now can look at his territory, and we're actually going to pin him on the map. And here we go. He's actually assembled his troops pretty quickly. He's got 860 of them, and he's pretty far away. He's way down here. So we got a little bit of time before we have to raise our army and join him. We're just going to wait for him to get probably on the water. Like, his progress is this little bar here. I actually can't really see it that well. Okay, I think that's about enough because, yeah, the target that we're going to attack is actually kind of strong. We definitely want to have our army ready, and we want to be able to meet him once he's ready to attack. Back at Malta, we're now going to raise all of our armies. And actually, I just noticed we have 9 maximum Pharises, which I guess is just like the Arabic word for knights. We got this guy Oxel at our court, and this guy is actually not terrible. He's got 10 prowess. He's going to be cheap, I'm guessing. 10 gold, yeah, that's really cheap. I think that's the cheapest you can go. Now, the question is, do we want to put all of our knights on the field? Like, we got 7. And the thing about a lot of our knights is they are also like, this guy is really bad marshal for being our marshal. So there's another aspect of RNG here. Like, our steward really sucks too. Yeah, 8 marshal is not a whole lot. The guy we just picked up, I'm pretty sure, is better. He's only got 9, which isn't obviously a huge boost from 8. And I don't feel like it's enough to want to fire this guy, because if we fire Marshal Eitri, we're gonna lose 20 relation with him. So yeah, we'll just leave him as the marshal for now. As far as our steward, this guy's gonna be, I guess, our best steward. I mean, we could make Oxel our steward, but he's only got 1 more steward. Like, it's not worth. But we'll say our chancellor's pretty good with 14 diplomacy, and that gives us more prestige per month by a good amount, and we desperately need prestige. So yeah, we really don't want this guy to die. If he does die, though, we could swap him out with Oxel, who is 10, so we'll be losing 4 diplomacy there. And then also over here, our court imam is actually pretty good, and this is actually kind of important too. It gives us more piety per month by quite a bit, because the dude has 15 in learning. We don't need piety right now, but we're gonna need it fairly soon. If he does get killed in battle, though, we could replace him with Maziba, who has 14 in learning. After looking over our council, none of them seems too irreplaceable, so we're just gonna put them all in the field, and we're gonna send them into battle. And at Malta, we're gonna raise all of our armies. And yeah, we're now gonna have them embark, and we're gonna send them up here. And these guys down here should be embarking fairly soon. There they go. Or never mind, actually, they have to get to the edge and then embark. So we're a bit early here. We jumped the gun on that one. And the reason why I wanted to wait for as much time as possible, as we are now losing 1.6 gold per month from having them be on the field, for the fact that we have raised armies. And actually, it's 2 gold per month if they are on the sea. I did not know that. So we really jumped the gun there, but oh well. These are acceptable losses, especially with an Ironman run that we're gonna have to get used to, as there is a lot of RNG that's gonna completely mess. Okay, what is this guy doing? I thought I had this guy clicked, and then I didn't, and we're still gonna be late, actually, it looks like, which is fine. I'd rather have our ally go in there first. He's going a weird route, though. This is not the first time I've seen our ally do this. I really hope that we don't have to fight first, and this guy just backs off, because our ally's gonna be really late here. There's some weird AI with the ally. Yep, we're here first. That's okay, though. Our ally's actually really close. And we got our first random event. So the wise fool brings us some wisdom. Please share your wisdom with me. This is weird. We get 2 different outcomes, but it doesn't say the percentage. Usually it does, and it's based off of our skills. Useful insights can give us +1 learning, or confused makes us lose 1 learning. Who cares about that? Let your knowledge bless the whole court. Oh, so this guy is like a new knight, potentially, and he could join us. Let's look over his stats. So, what? He's got 28 learning. Holy crap. Okay, yeah. Bless us with your almighty knowledge. Give us your blessings. How does he have so much freaking learning, by the way? Oh, he's also a giant, which does give him 6 more prowess as well. He'd be good in combat. He's got 13, actually. I wouldn't want to send him in battle, though, because his learning's so high. That's the highest learning I've actually ever seen. Or really the highest of any trait I've seen in the game, I think. Don't know why it's so high, but yeah, we're gonna be blessed by this guy for sure. I can feel this is a run that's just absolutely blessed. What an amazing first event. Before we even get into this battle, we're gonna put him on the council immediately. I'm sorry, Moskaba, but you are replaced. And that's gonna increase our piety from 1.3 per month up to 2.0. So that gave us a huge boost to our piety. And yeah, we lost 20 relation with Moskaba, but we're still positive relation with him, so he's not gonna defect or anything. The main thing now is we are engaged in this battle, and we engaged first, which is unfortunate. We're already starting to lose troops. And yeah, we actually lost a good amount. No, one of our fairies was wounded already. See, that's what I was trying to avoid. But yeah, one of our knights was wounded. Who was that? I don't know. We wounded a few of them, I will say. We wounded like, I want to say 3 of them so far. Yep, this guy's got wounded too. And they're down to pretty much no troops. We still got 969. And yeah, these guys are now retreating. I hope we capture the leader. If we do, that'd be really good. Wait, did we? Oh, we got him. That's what's up. Okay, so we actually don't even need to siege this castle anymore. Like, this is the perfect line. This is the epic pace that we've been looking for. I don't know what the chance of capturing their leader here is, but it's not good, I feel like it's like below 50%. Capturing their leader, though, is a huge deal, and it boosts our war score up to 100%, which means the war is over, essentially, if we want it to be. And we do want it to be. There's really nothing more we can do with these guys. So, yeah. And just to put things in perspective, that gave us 100% war score. That battle only gave us 16. So we would have had to do way more battles like that, or take their capital. So this is definitely the most ideal outcome we could have gotten. And yeah, we're gonna end this battle right here. And we now own Cagliari. And why are we getting 1.5 gold here? I'm so confused. On my last playthroughs, I was getting like 0.1 at the start because I had no control. Why do we have 25 control? I don't know why we're starting with 25 control here. We shouldn't have any. So I have a theory, and I think it's because we didn't actually siege Cagliari and we just took out their leader, and the war was over after that. In my other attempts, I sieged Cagliari and we occupied the county for a bit, and I think that kind of pissed people off. I'm not sure if that's actually the case. That's just the theory I'm going to go with here. I'm not complaining though. That's actually really good. And the reason why we're getting so much gold already from Iglesias is they have this extremely OP building, the Argenteria mining settlement, which gives 3 gold per month in taxes. To put things into perspective, like this prayer hall gives plus 0.2, and then the small harbor gives plus 0.3. So this mining settlement is both these combined times 6 basically. In terms of gold income, there's nothing else that comes close from what I've seen in my limited knowledge of this game. Like this bastions and curtain walls gives plus 0.2, and this wooden barracks actually gives us more levies in Cagliari, which is going to be really good actually. I think some of these buildings at the start are random. Like I don't remember this thing having a wooden barracks at the start. I'm not complaining though. And our next step now is we're going to disband this army, which in a perfect world we wouldn't have to do that, but in order to declare war on our next target, we cannot have an army out. And yeah, we're going to attack these guys, which is going to cost a good amount of our prestige. We're actually going to be broke on prestige here if we do use our ally to take this guy out. I don't know if we need to. So he's only got 256 troops. I think we might just keep our ally out of it here. I will say I haven't been this broke on prestige in my previous runs, and there's a random amount of prestige you start with. So we started with 450. In my other runs, I started with 600, and I'm not sure what affects the amount of prestige you start with. I will say though, we're getting way more gold on this run. But yeah, so we now have 843 levies, which yeah, that's a crazy amount. And we have 8 knights. Okay, wait, this is going to be definitely a war that we can win on our own. We don't need our ally here for sure. Before we re-raise our troops, we're going to add a rally point at Cagliari, and we're going to remove this rally point at Malta. I did also notice we do have a prisoner, this guy Orzakor, who's actually really wounded from our previous battle. He's severely injured, which lowers his stats by quite a bit, and he's also maimed, which lowers his stats by again quite a bit. That being said though, when he does heal up, his prowess actually isn't bad. He's got 11. Maimed lowers it by 4, and then severely injured lowers it by 4 as well. So I think we're going to recruit him. This guy really is not going to like us, and he's a treacherous villain as well. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, and apparently being lustful is a sin for the Catholic faith, and yeah, they really don't like our faith. If we forcibly recruit him, that's going to be 15 more opinion loss, so this guy's going to be negative 59 with us. He's probably going to defect, but for now we'll just recruit him, and I think we can actually just send him into battle even though he's wounded. Oh, and yeah, this guy's raising his armies already. Okay, we just got to put our armies on the field, and we now got all of our knights on the field. We got to wait a few days for our levies to all raise. And okay, yeah, this guy accepted conditions for his release. Negative 79 opinion actually of us. Negative 15 for foreign culture. I didn't even see that. But yeah, after a couple days, we got 512 troops on the field. That's not all of our levies, I don't think. I'm pretty sure we should have some more coming from Malta. That being said, though, we could just attack this guy right away. Let's wait a few more days, and let's see if we can get any more troops going. Maybe that's all we're going to get, which could be bad. We do outnumber this guy 2 to 1. We're just going to attack him, and he's going to run. I think we can run him down, though. Oh no, you don't run. Yeah, he's just gonna stand there and fight. We have 542 troops, they have 256, and this guy does have unyielding defender, so it lowers his fatal casualties by 25%, which isn't really a huge deal. And our Faris Maziba was maimed. We wounded one of them though, as he got maimed. Our Faris wounded one of them. Okay, good. And hopefully they're a leader. Our Faris was wounded. Ah, come on, dude. I think we had more troops, it would have been better. We probably wouldn't have gotten maimed, maybe. But yeah, we got this guy, and he's now running for the hills. A good amount of his troops routed, and we're now going to chase them down. And nice, we got him. Hopefully we can capture the leader here if he is on the field, which he should be. They have 5 knights on the field still. And that's it. We killed one of them. We did capture their grandson, which doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, it doesn't give us any war score actually. And we're just gonna have to siege now. We do barely have enough troops though to siege, which is good. So we're just gonna do that. We have 7 months left in our siege. Let's see the guy who captured. Is he any good? He's got a good amount of stewardship actually. This guy would be a good steward compared to freaking Jamal, who's got 6. And yeah, we're gonna recruit him. We could also demand that he converts to our religion, which I wonder if that would lose the Asharism is evil debuff, because that's negative 30, and converting him is only going to lose 10 opinion of us. So yeah, let's do that actually. And now we just gotta wait for him to accept our proposal, and we're just going to keep sieging. And yeah, actually, we get much better relation with him for converting him over. We should have done that with the other guy too. He's also going to like us even more, because we're going to put him on our court as our steward, as he does have double Jamal's stewardship, which is going to increase our gold income from 3.2, because yeah, Jamal's only giving us a 3% bonus, up to 3.4. Now this guy's giving us a 6% bonus. So yeah, it's actually kind of huge. And this guy doesn't really hate us that much. As time passes, we're going to lose the demanded conversion and the forcibly recruited negative opinions as well. And we're already down to negative 18 with him. I think we started negative 19. Oh, what did we just do, by the way? We just got a huge amount of progress in our siege for, I don't really know what it was for, actually. But our bar went from like here to just jumped up to here. And yeah, these guys have sickness spreading, which is giving us a lot of progress. And then they're now starving, so that gave us a bunch of progress as well. I guess that's what it was. So yeah, the siege is almost over. We just got 21 days left. And they now have a disease outbreak. And there we go. We actually just got some gold too. I didn't see what that was from, but we captured a prisoner. This dude's wife, actually. I wonder if he wouldn't ransom her. Oh, because this guy's greedy. Ah, that's why we can't ransom anyone to him. He won't even ransom his own freaking wife, man. This girl's really old too. I don't really know if there's anything we can do with her. But yeah, so after capturing that castle, we now have 100% war score, and we can just end this war. We didn't even need to do any battles, actually. We got 100% just from capturing that. But the reason why we did the battle is because we thought we might capture their leader, and that would have ended the war right there. So yeah, we're not going to enforce our demands. Apparently, he did not care that we captured his wife too. We get 0 war score from that. But yeah, after capturing Oristano, we're going to disband our army. And there we go. It now belongs to us. We're now in a really good spot. We've expanded our small island of Malta all the way over here, and we got this huge amount of holdings over here. I want to keep expanding up to Lagadura, but this guy's actually sending his army over. Amir on Nasir, and he's got 1,300 troops. Dude also has 7 vassals, so I'm not sure if this is going to be something we want to mess with, although they're not that strong. Like, this guy's 170 troops, 179, 99, and then none of these guys have any. But yeah, this guy's doing a holy war on Lagadura, which I feel like this is unlucky. I have not seen this happen before. In my previous runs, I was able to just move on to this county, but yeah. He's completely smashing these guys. They only had like 200 troops, which is another thing that kind of sucks. I wish he attacked like these guys over here. These guys got 600. That would have weakened him a lot more, but yeah. He won, and now I'm not sure what we want to do. I think we'll just wait for some time and we'll let all of our levies replenish. We got 1,059 right now. Oh wow, that's a really good event. One of our many wives is holding a tournament, and if we choose this first option, all of our knights get 20 opinion of us for 8 years, quite a while, or we get 150 prestige, and we really need prestige right now. We're down to 93 after declaring all those wars. Yeah, we're gonna take the prestige. With that prestige we just got, we could use it to wage more wars, or we could use it to invite more Faris to our court, and we're gonna do this because the people we have at our court are not good, mainly our marshal. And yeah, this is actually gonna send at least 3 able-bodied men with 12 or more prowess as guests to our court in the coming months, which is gonna be huge, and we have a good amount of money, so we can employ all of them potentially. And yeah, so far we just haven't gotten lucky with knights we've been given. Oh, and we got our first Faris. Please be good. He's got 24 prowess. Yep, that's what's up. This guy is going to be really solid. I'm hoping he's going to be only 30 gold though. Oh, he's 50. Ouch. The reason why I thought he might be less is because, yeah, he does have 24 prowess, which is an insane amount, but he doesn't have much martial. He only has 14, which is like way more martial than our martial currently has. Either way though, we will pick him up. He is brave, so he has more likelihood of dying in battle though, which does kind of suck. I mean, the trait's good. It gives more prowess and more martial. I don't know what his base chance to die in battle is. I don't think it's that much though, so I don't think it matters too much, but yeah, we'll find out. And we'll be picking this guy up. He is now going to be our new marshal, or we could wait. Soon we're going to be getting more Faris to our court, and I'm pretty sure they should be better than this guy in Marshall, potentially. And if we hire this guy and fire him, then he's not gonna like that. All right, I waited for about a month. No more knights are showing up yet, so we're just gonna move a mood to our Marshall position. This is actually gonna be huge. It's gonna increase our levy size, garrison size, and reinforcement rate by a good amount. It went from 12 to 19%. And also we got our random events. Oh, this is really big potentially. We could get a martial lifestyle perk, and there's a really good chance of getting it. We could also make an example out of him, which gives us some dread, and we would wound this guy. We could sneak away and take credit for the guy's idea, which would give us more martial, less battle roll though, but more movement speed. No, I don't want that stuff. I'm gonna be really greedy here. I really want to win this martial lifestyle perk. It's a 72% chance. The thing about this one too is even if we do miss the 72%, there's only a 33% chance we're wounded, which would be really sad if that was the case. And that will heal over time. If we do lose, we'll gain Fought Seasoned Warrior, and that will give us +1 prowess for 10 years. So yeah, there's a really low chance of a negative thing happening here, and a really high chance of a really good thing happening here. So we're gonna step in and protect it. It's red up here, so like I feel like this is a negative thing, but yes, I have him in a firm arm lock, so that means we won, right? We can either adopt his strategy, and that's going to give us some martial XP and innovative strategy, which gives us more movement speed. I think the movement speed actually could be kind of OP, just for being able to run enemies down and being able to retreat. But I really want that martial lifestyle perk. Like, that's going to be so huge for us. So yeah, we're going to do that. And this guy's also going to join us, by the way. He must not be that good though, because he did lose to our main dude who does not have that much prowess. Like, he's got 10, so this guy definitely does not have more than 10. He's got 12 actually. Weird. This guy's got 17 martial too. Wait, this is better than the guy we just picked up. Oh no, we're gonna have to fire the guy we just picked up. This guy was gonna be a good knight though. So yeah, overall that was a hugely good event. We're gonna have him join us. We're gonna get that martial lifestyle perk. And it's gonna be a major bummer for a mood here. We just get another good event, a donation in good faith. And yeah, this is a good event. So this guy received a significant donation of gold from the estate of a wealthy but childless landholder, now deceased. And this guy insists that we receive part of the donation. So we can either get 50 gold for free, or we can get 75 gold. This guy loses 20 opinion of us, and we spend 50 piety. It's basically like we're just yoinking his entire donation that he just got, even though he wants to give some of it to us. That just does not seem right. This guy any good though? Oh yeah, this guy's good. We don't want to have low relation with him. He's the dude that has 28 learning. We could also give it to the poor, and that would give us 250 piety, which is a lot. I think we're just gonna take the gold. Like, we have a good amount of piety. We don't need it right now. The gold just has so many uses, so yeah, we're gonna take the gold. From that event earlier, not the one we just got from the gold, but the other one, we got a martial perk. We're almost about to unlock another one, by the way. We only need 165 more XP. We're getting 32 per month. But yeah, I don't really like anything else in this gallantry. Like, there's courtship that increases romance and elope scheme power, which I don't really care about that right now. Marriage acceptance for yourself, I don't really care about that either. This would be good, I think, if we were playing as a female ruler. Loyalty and respect, who really cares about our spouse opinion? We just need them to pump out babies. Skills from spouse counselor task, though, is pretty good. That would give us more martial. Peacemaker also doesn't seem that good, gives us more peace acceptance, I guess. And then gallant's pretty okay. Monthly prestige and attraction, but I just feel like the other trees are so much better. Like, overseer is just so good. We actually get more natural dread from serve the crown, and we get more control, though, is the main thing. Control is really important right now because we don't currently have much control in Iglesias, Cagliari, and Oristano, but we're about to get a lot more. So first of all, we're gonna dump out a mood from being our marshal. I'm really sorry, mood. Don't hold this personally though. Like, you got 25 prowess. I really want you to be our knight still, but maybe we can have him be like our spy master. Yeah, he's got 9 intrigue. This girl only has 10. We're gonna swap over a mood to our spy master. We can't do that because females in this game, for some reason, I don't know why they do this. I feel like you should be able to choose if females can be like your chancellor, your marshal and stuff, if they have good enough martial skill. But yeah, females can only be the spy master as far as I know. Oh, I also didn't realize we could have made our wife the spy master. She has 20 intrigue. I think it's probably good to have a good spy master, just because if she has disrupt schemes on, it gives us a bunch more scheme resist, and so I think other leaders are gonna be less likely to try to scheme against us. If we fire a mood though, our relation with him is gonna go way down to -1, I think, because we're going to get -20 with him for firing him, and then we're going to lose the on the council +10. One thing we can do though to boost our relation with him is we can actually convert him. So he thinks Asharim is hostile because he's, I guess, a different sect of the Muslim faith. He's Abidism, but if we right click him, we can go down to religion and we can demand that he converts, which he will accept. It's just that he's not going to like this, I think. He actually didn't care. So that was just something we should do with everyone, I guess. Anyone does not like our religion. Maybe this guy cared more because he was Catholic before. This guy was also Muslim. We just converted him to a different sect. Let's go through all the knights. Are any of them the wrong religion? Okay, it was just that guy. And by the way, we actually have another dude at our court. Afule is a legendary blade master, so he gets 20 prowess, which that's not even as much as one of our other guys. We have poor relation with this guy as well because he also thinks Asharism is hostile, so we're going to definitely convert him over to our religion after we recruit him, which is only going to cost 40 gold for this guy. Interesting. The other guy was 50. This guy does have less prowess, though, I will say, which I think is kind of a big deal for your knights that have good prowess. But yeah, Fule joined us. He's now going to be one of our knights, and we're going to also convert him. He will accept, and he will accept soon. And there we go. It'll only take a few days and he's now completely converted. I'm not sure how that works, but maybe he just agreed to convert and he's going to start studying our religion now. I'm not really sure. Or maybe it's like a switch you can just flick on and someone flipped a switch and they're now part of our religion. But yeah, back to our council. So we're going to change out Amud, who now really does like us, and he's not going to care that much that we boot him off the council. He's not going to like it still, but we're not going to have negative relation with him or anything. And yeah, we're now going to make Azim our marshal, and that's going to boost our marshal by 3. And our relation with Azim is still negative 11. Since we finally have a good marshal, that's going to boost our levy size, garrison size, and reinforcement rate by quite a bit if we do organize levies, which maybe we should do that right now. It's not a bad thing to do. Like, it's going to boost our levy cap. Or we could have our marshal increase control in this county, which, like, we're not at war right now, so I think we're going to do this. And the reason why this is important, well, this one's red. I wonder why that is. Oh, we only have 18 control in Oristano. Maybe that's why. In this county of Iglesias and Cagliari, we have 35 control, but we want to boost this even more, and we want to get control on Iglesias as quickly as we can. And so we're going to have our marshal increase control on this county, which is going to do in only 3 years. That's actually really quick. From 0 control with a relatively okay marshal and like none of the lifestyle perks we chose, it would take like 10 years, but with our authority focused lifestyle choice we've chosen, we get plus 0.3 control per month. Serve the Crown also gives us plus 0.3 per month, and we also really want another perk so we can get strict organization, which is going to increase our control by 20%. And we're going to be getting that actually pretty soon, only a few months, and we'll be getting enough XP for that. And yeah, we're just going to fast forward a little bit. We're getting a bunch of gold per month, some prestige and piety as well, and we're just kind of waiting for that next perk. And yeah, we're also increasing control on Iglesias. We're at 38 now, and it's going up pretty quickly. We're getting 1.5 a month actually, and every time that goes up, we're getting more money. And we just got a couple events. So we got a new Faris, and our wife actually got strategic expertise for +1 marshal. She's now got 20. But yeah, we also got a new Faris at our court, and this dude actually has 19 prowess. He's pretty bad at like skills in general, so hopefully he's not going to cost much. 45 gold, really? I thought he was going to be cheap because, yeah, his skills kind of suck. I mean, he's got a lot of skills, but he's not focused in anything. That's alright, though. We'll pay the 45 gold for a 19 prowess knight. So under the court tab, I noticed that we also have a prisoner. This girl's pretty old. She's 55, and she's a part of the Catholic religion, which means that we can actually execute her for some dread, and we actually have things that increase our dread. Dread is basically like how feared we are, and since she's Catholic and the Catholics are hostile or evil by our faith, which is the Muslim faith, we can execute her without being viewed as a tyrant. Alrighty, and with that, we're gonna fast forward a little bit. We're almost at the next perk. There we go. We got the martial perk. So originally I was hyping up strict organization for the more control gain, but Bellum Justum was actually really important. That lowers the cost of going to war by 50%, and I think we're about to want to go to war. The thing about going to war right now is we're almost at our domain limit. We have 3 castles and 1 temple. If we captured like this territory over here, we'd be over our domain limit because we'd be getting the city and this castle. So maybe we don't want to go to war. Maybe we just want to keep it chill for now, and we want to increase our domain limit before we do. So yeah, we're actually not going to go for Bellum Justum just yet, and we're going to go for strict organization for the more control gain. And with that, I think we're going to pass a bunch of time. Like, we're just going to fast forward a bunch, I think. So a bit of time has passed, and our main ally actually died. At 28 years old, huh? What happened? Oh, he was apparently slain in battle by Jala ibn Amin. I didn't even know that he was at war with anyone. Like, nothing popped up. Can we potentially avenge his death maybe or something? Oh, so what's happening is this guy is actually allied with our ally, which sucks. He's using our ally's troops to help him in his war, but he's attacking this guy, and he was the one who killed our ally. I'm really not sure there's anything we want to do about it right now, though. I think we just want to keep expanding on our island over here of Malta, because we could actually actually create a duchy title over here if we do capture more territory, which would cost 250 gold, or maybe we could just capture the whole thing, and maybe that wouldn't cost us gold. I'm actually not sure about how that works. I wish I knew. I'm guessing if we capture the whole thing, we do create the duchy title and we don't have to spend the gold, because if we capture one more territory, we'd have to create a new duchy, and that would separate the whole thing. So I think our main goal for now is we're just going to save up a bit. We do need quite a bit more martial XP. We're about halfway till the next perk, but once we get the next perk, we can go for Bellum Justum, and that's going to lower our war cost by 50%, so we can just start steamrolling through all these guys. I think that's what we're going to try to do. I will say Amir an Nasir has 1799 troops with 8 vassals. That's going to be not the easiest to take, especially with our ally gone. Like with our old ally and his 800 troops, it would have been easy. We could have steamrolled him, but knowing that he's now gone, this definitely changes a lot. I will say we do have a bunch of gold, and we could actually hire some mercenaries. That could help. With the mercenaries, we could potentially do a massive campaign and just steamroll through all these guys. But yeah, I think we just keep fast forwarding, like maybe 4 months I think it's gonna take. We got some deserters, by the way. Oh, apparently Eitri actually wants to desert. The dude will leave, but if we let him go, he'll gain 40 opinion of us, and we'll get a weak hook on him, which is a favor. And we get 25 martial XP, which is not much. We want this guy in our court, though? Like, dude, this guy sucks. I mean, he's a brilliant strategist, but look at his skills. Like, ugh. He does have 9 prowess, though, if he's not wounded, so I think we still want him, just as a knight in our army. So yeah, we're gonna apprehend them. 97% chance we capture them because of our martial. Challenge against Eitri. Ah, so he's only got 7 martial. We have 24, so yeah, good luck, Eitri. After a short scuffle, the deserting soldiers are apprehended. Oh, what? We actually get a martial lifestyle perk for this, potentially. Really good chance for that. Or diplomacy challenge, that's the same thing basically, a martial lifestyle perk. 73% chance only though. Or we could execute them, and that would demoralize our soldiers though. We only get -1 battle advantage, so that's not much. And the thing about this option is we get 29 dread, and we'd also get a perk 100%. We would just have to kill Eitri, so we'd be down a knight. And how many knights do we have? So we got 3 knights that are really good. This guy's also good. 4, 5, 6, 7. Eitri would be our 8th, and then yeah, our 9th is Sir, who sucks. I don't even know who this guy is. Oh, he's our diplomat. I think we do want to keep Eitri around, but I really don't want to lose the lifestyle perk. But we're gonna roll the dice here. Please give us the perk. Oh, I can't do it. Just knowing that we would have got the perk 100%. So yeah, okay, we're just gonna make him scrub latrines for a month. Please, please don't fail me. Please, game, don't fail me. 2 speed. Come on. Yes, we got it. Okay. I wouldn't even have cared if that was the only option and there was a 20% chance of failing and we failed it. Okay, whatever, unlucky. But the fact that I could have chosen the other option and got it 100%, that would have just sucked. But yeah, so we're gonna go for Bellum Justum, Casus Belli decreased by 50%, and now we're about to just wreak havoc on this entire county. Starting with this dude, who we did have a truce with, by the way, and that's why we haven't been able to attack him. There's a lot of penalties for breaking a truce, but the truce is now over with, and we're gonna do a holy war for his county. Doing this would have costed us 100 piety, but with our new perk, Bellum Justum, it's only gonna cost us 50, and this dude's freaking weak, by the way. He does have an ally, though. Oh, this guy up here is his ally. Wait, why is his ally so wounded? He's at war with... Actually, this guy's weak. He's only got 285 troops. What if we attack the person that's attacking these guys? He's actually a vassal of High Chieftain Munis. He's part of this whole thing. So yeah, we can't attack him. I think the plan for now is maybe we just wait and we see what happens with this whole war. Like, this guy should not win. For sure. He hasn't even started attacking them, actually. Should we just declare war even though this guy's at war with them and just swoop in there quicker and take it out? Holy war against this guy first because he's way weaker. I don't think the guy who's attacking them can even take this county over here, and I think that's why he's not attacking them right now. But yeah, we're gonna declare war, and it's time to raise all our armies. We got 9 knights on the field. That's all of them, I guess, yeah. And then we're about to dump 1,100 levies only. We had 1,300 last time I checked, but yeah, okay, whatever. 1,100 is gonna have to do, and now we're gonna attack these guys. Potential battle in 18 days. We're gonna win decisively, yeah, of course. These guys are defending in the hills, though. Gives them a bit of an advantage. And yeah, the enemy joined their war. This is kind of bad because we could be taking out this guy, and that would benefit the guy who's attacking them. That's the only thing. By the way, what do we do now? Do we siege or do we pursue these guys and attack them? I believe their leader is a part of this army. If we took him out, we could just end this war and then immediately move on to these guys. See, I think we're gonna do that. They do have 417 troops though. I'm not sure how they got all those. The dude only had 147 last time I looked, but yeah, we should just roll over him. And here we go. The Battle of Isili. So we have 9 knights. They actually have 9 knights as well. Holy cow. Arfaris was maimed. Oh no. Itri. Oh, we don't care about Itri. Arfaris Sir Abu was wounded, actually. Arfaris killed one of them. Okay, phew. I saw the killed. I was like, oh no. Did one more get killed? Okay, cool. We wounded a couple more of them. Hope we took some of them prisoner. Arfaris wounded one of them. Arfaris was wounded. Amud was wounded. Oh, and now these guys are retreating, by the way. Who do we chase here? Oh, okay. I forgot I was actually on... Speed was actually going, not paused. Oh, crap. We still run this guy down? Did we really not get a run down because that was unpaused? Please. Catch him. Nice, we got him. And we captured... Is that the main dude? No, it wasn't. Crap. Oh, we actually captured 3 guys. And we can't actually ransom these guys for gold because apparently their leader is greedy. I will say though, this guy used to be, was actually pretty good. He's got 11 prowess, so he'd be a good knight. So yeah, we're gonna recruit him and that's gonna lose some opinion, but we can convert him over. Utara would actually make for a pretty good knight too. Like he's wounded and that lowers his prowess by 2, but his total is gonna be 9 once he heals up. So I think we recruit this guy as well. And then this guy though, Koradu de Anthin, he sucks. And so we're just going to execute this guy. And that's going to give us some dread, and no one cares because he's Catholic and we're Muslim. But after dealing with all the prisoners, I think we're just going to siege Tortoli. So yeah, we're sieging Tortoli, and actually, I wasn't even paying attention. We only got 30 days left. There's apparently rampant disease going on. That's increasing our siege progress by quite a bit. And yeah, the garrison supplies are fully stocked, so we haven't even been sieging for that long, it would seem. I think the disease maybe just destroyed them. And there we go. We took his son hostage, which we don't really care about that much. We took a bunch of people hostage. But yeah, after capturing this guy's castle, our war score is now at 100%. We can enforce our demands. And Tortoli is now ours. We're gonna immediately disband our army. It's gonna take 56 days for them to return home. Oh, we're now at war. Oh no. We're the target of a conquest of this dude who wants to take this whole thing, I guess. Which is actually fine for us. Like, I was gonna attack this guy eventually anyways. So this guy has 1,686 troops. He does have 6 knights. We got more knights though. We got 9, and we have a lot of gold right now. Oh, unfortunately, the cheaper mercenaries are not available right now. We can get the Sicilian Band or the Riders of the Mountains, which... Ironically, these guys suck in mountains. These camel riders get negative 15 damage in mountains, negative 10 in desert mountains, and negative 4 in hills. They're literally only good on flat land, so they need to change their name to Riders of the Flatland. These pikemen are actually good in hills and mountains, and the thing about this territory that we're fighting in is it's a lot of hills and mountains. It really kind of depends on where we're going to fight though. Like, are we going to fight in these hills or are we going to fight them on these plains? If we fight them on the plains, like these camel riders would be better. They get bonuses in plains for damage, but then in dry lands and in desert, they get way more bonuses, which like this guy's territory is desert, I think. And like, yeah, down here it's drylands. I will say though, we're not going to be bringing the fight to him. Well, maybe we could. He's his own leader actually. He's got all these vassals and stuff, but they don't have that many troops each. I might actually sleep on it and get your guys' opinions and maybe just end the episode here. I know we have enough content for an episode, and I think that's actually a really good stopping place. So yeah, that's gonna be episode 1. We got a good amount done though. We started with just a small island of Malta with our, what was it, like 400 levies or something, and then we moved on and expanded our holdings, and we got a good amount of stuff. And in the next episode we're going to conquer the whole duchy. That's going to be the goal anyways. With that, I want to thank you all for watching. If you are liking Crusader Kings and you want to see another episode, then drop a like, and I will see you in the next one.